Hey there, it's Asjid from South Asia Tech. Today I will show you how to create striking background gradients for your website buttons in Elementor without using any code. The button background gradient functionality in Elementor provides a number of settings which you can customize to reflect the style of your website. It's located in the background section of the buttons widget. We will begin with a simple gradient button. I have already dragged a button widget into this page, added the content and styled it with a classic or solid background color. Click the gradient icon to turn the solid color into a gradient. Next, we will cover how to customize each of individual gradient settings. Select the first color for the gradient. You can use a custom or preset global color. Control the transition between the gradient colors by adjusting the location for each color. The location settings allow you to control how sharp or subtle the gradient transition will be. Next, choose the gradient type. By default, it's set to linear, but you can also choose a radial gradient. For this button, I will use linear. Now adjust the gradient angle. Use the slider to experiment with the range of angles or type in an exact value of precision. This button looks great. Now let's make it more interactive by adding a hover effect. Click hover and change the background type to gradient. Set the same color value as before. Just tweak the location of second color. Let's see in action. Looks great. In the next example, we will use a radial gradient background. I have already added a button and set the content to gradient colors. Let's change the gradient settings to create a different effect and better suit this design. First, change the gradient type from linear to radial. The position setting will now display. Choose from the different options to control the starting position of the radial gradient. Next, adjust the location of each color until you get an effect like this. For the hover style, choose the same setting used in the normal style and invert the colors. Nice. Now for the final example, we will use the gradient background to separate and highlight elements within the button. Here too, I have already added a button and set the content and gradient colors. To separate the icon from the text, adjust the location of each color and change the angle of the gradient. Next, click hover and update the settings there accordingly. And then view. Neat. And there you have it. Now you have the tools to create unique and engaging buttons throughout your site. So go ahead, play around with the gradient background buttons options. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell.